Hello, Jamie Sweany here, owner of Juniper Art Gallery located on the historic Courthouse Square in Spencer, Indiana. And I just finished hanging the Regional Artist Fall exhibit for our 2022 show. And I wanted to give you a quick tour. So we'll go into the Legacy Gallery room. That is the Paul and Margaret Sweany Legacy room. And I will give you a quick tour around to show you all the new artwork we got in. We'll just start on this wall here. We have beautiful drawings by David J. Emerson Young. He's a Bloomington artist, formerly from Indianapolis. Nice drawings. We've got a beautiful new color drawing. We've got acrylic paintings by Patrick Donnelly from Louisville, Kentucky. A couple of Donna Short oils below Patrick's work. Then here is Wyatt Legrand's selection for the fall exhibit. He is from Bloomfield, Indiana. And we are really excited to have these pieces. They're beautiful. I also wanted to show you some of Bert Gilbert's metalwork he brought in this time, some really fabulous sculptures. He recently retired and has been devoting himself to his artwork, and boy, does he have some lovely things to show for it. A lot of cast iron and just very cool work. Then above that is Bloomington artist Jackie Frey watercolors. And young artist Caitlin Tibbs, who's just awesome. She's doing some really nice oils. I love this one here. It's called Calm Down, Bernice. She's got good titles for her paintings, too. And Alan Hutton below. Now here are some brand new Meg Legotskies, hot off the press, so to speak. Collages and oil paintings. Minnie with her signature quarry subject matter, and others just lovely colors, really nice fall selection. Meg is a Bloomington artist as well. Now Alan Hutton, he lives in Nashville, Indiana, watercolorist. Beautiful, beautiful watercolors by Alan. Very nicely framed and very reasonably priced. Patrick Donnelly's sculpture there. Reminiscent of Duchamp. It's called Droid Descending a Staircase. And then here is Spencer's own, Owen County's own artist, Grace Ted Mcgonzo. Originally from Mongolia, she lives here in Owen County on a farm with her children and husband. And in her spare time, she paints, which is kind of silly to say because I don't think she has much spare time. She paints a lot though, and her work is just colorful and beautiful. And here is a James Alexander Thom infinity carving. Black walnut, gorgeous. Try to see how it loops through there. It's all hand carved. This is another one of my mother's sculptures, a bust there. More of Grace's work. And this is Xinzong Duan, originally from China, lives in Dublin, Ohio, one of our regional artists. And more of the tribute area to my parents, Paul and Margaret Sweany, artists from Indianapolis. Sadly, they're both gone now, but their legacy lives on, and they left quite the artistic legacy. Sculptures by my mother, and these paintings and drawings are by my father in the background. And we even have some of my father's originals for sale here. I've got them consigned from one of his collectors, so you should check them out because the family doesn't ever sell his originals. But I've got one of his collector's works. This one is beautiful. It's called Wingin' In, and it was the best of show in the 1987 Pan Am Games. And then we have Mark Burkett from Mooresville, Indiana. Beautiful paintings, really nice selection. And M. Reese, he's from Greencastle, brought us two amazing new prints, woodblock prints. And this one here is, he's donating $100 from the sale of each of these limited edition 20 prints, loggerhead shrikes, to the Indiana Audubon's Shrike program because they're very, very low numbers in Indiana, so they're trying to preserve them and bring them back, their numbers back. Very generous of Matt. And here is Jeannie Mclees. She brought some really beautiful paintings. Just outstanding. This whole wall just looks fantastic by my estimation. Just beautiful work. I feel very honored to represent these artists. And then here's, Jeannie Mcleish I didn't mention. She's also from Mooresville. And here is Tom Ray. He's a Bloomington artist who works in gouache. Some really nice pieces from Europe, his Europe travels. And then this is a new artist that joined us last show, Stephen Edwards. He's fabulous. Actually studied with my father for a while, and he is really, really producing some gorgeous work. Watercolors. And Jerry Smith. Jerry is a beloved Indiana artist. Watercolors, acrylics, and oils. We have one acrylic, this large one. Sorry about the reflection from the lights at the top. And then several watercolors. And also we have a good selection of unframed, just matted watercolors, originals by Jerry as well. He's from Crawfordsville. Pamela Newell brought us some pastels and oils. Just outstanding work, outstanding framing, just an amazing artist. She's from Indianapolis. Very proud to represent her and her wonderful work. There's another Patrick Donnelly sculpture. This one's called Torcido. He uses found objects and makes really interesting sculptures. And then Donna Short again. She brought me a lot of pastels this time, which is really fun. I love pastel, that medium, and she does excellent work. Next to her, Donna, again, is from Indianapolis, and next to her is Catherine J Hooten. She works in acrylic, and the color she gets with acrylic is just amazing to me, really luminous. She's also from Crawfordsville, as is Jerry Smith. And then here is Dawn Adams, Bloomington favorite too. She works in oils and just does outstanding work. She's going to be one of the 3 artists that will feature back in the special exhibits room in October. We'll be hanging a new exhibit called Nature Interpreted, and that will be Dawn Adams, Kurt Larson, and Carol Hutton. Hope you make that one. And then there's Ellen Starr Lyon. She's a Bloomington artist, getting all sorts of awards for her portraits, and she works in oils. And then this was a new artist, Allison Horner. She's from Columbus, Indiana. She works in gouache, watercolor, and ink. Just love her work. Beautiful lines. And then Jim Campbell, another Bloomington artist, who works in wood, acrylic on wood and HDU, and he just has the most vibrant colors and creativity and excellent craftsmanship. Very fun work. Here's another James Alexander Thom piece. This one's Cherry. Again, it's one of his infinity pieces. You can see how they go throughout each other, just curve in and out of each other there, the different parts to it. Really neat. Then here's Danielle Urshelves. She's a relatively new artist to the gallery. She's from Bloomington, and she has a printing press operation in Bloomington called Obsolete Press, and she works in linocut and woodblock prints. These are just fabulous. They're really beautiful, lovely colors. You can really see the lines from the cutouts of the linocut and the woodblock. And she does reduction prints too. Farina Brower. She's from Delphi, Indiana, up north. Watercolorist. Really beautiful work. She does a lot of birds, and she and I really love birds. So I love the colors, and her technique is very, very interesting. It's kind of splashy at points, but then she does some exquisite detail into the wet watercolor. She's a very talented woman. And then here is Ransom Hale. He is a Bloomington artist as well, known as a musician and an artist, a visual artist. He brought us some really fun pieces. This piece is just outstanding to me. It's called Sacred, and it's just so beautiful. I hope you'll come see the show. I want to show you, Dina Hawes brought us some new work. She is a jewelry artist from Bloomington, Indiana. She and I actually went to art school together, fine arts at IU. She does exquisite, exquisite metal work, sterling silver, brass, found objects with metal worked into it. The little piece to the left of her work is by James Alexander Thom. Two heads are better than one. And then the polar bears are by my mother, Margaret Sweany. So just a quick turn around again, show you everything. There's a bigger infinity piece by James Alexander Thom out of cherry. So we've got framed artwork, but then we also have a lot of portfolios with unframed work in it. And so you can frame it the way you'd like to yourself. Just do another quick tour. And I hope you will come see us. We're going to have a big opening art reception on October 22nd, Saturday. And it'll be 2 to 4 p.m. We'll have live jazz music, and it'll be so much fun. We'll have some light refreshments and music, and artists will be here, and it'll just be a really fun celebration of fall and of our new exhibits. So I hope you can join us. And thank you again. Thank you for supporting the arts, and we hope to see you real soon.